Welcome to Life with Cash. It is time for a garden tour. It's first week of June 2021 and my plants are doing pretty well. I did just have to do a lot of trimming of some dead or dried out leaves. I went to Los Angeles last week for my brother's birthday and I came back and some of these plants were looking real dry, even though my other brother said that he was watering them every day like I asked him to. So let's get into it. This is my zucchini plant. It's overall flourishing, but it does have some mildewy like spots. I'm gonna treat with neem oil when it's not as hot outside. It's about 80 something, 85 degrees right now. If you didn't notice, I am sweating, but this was the first plant to start producing little zucchinis. This one will probably be ready to harvest not long. And then you got some smaller ones back there and back there. So this is one of my most abundant zucchini plants. Over here, you see the banana peppers are really taking off. They're probably about ready to harvest as well. This is new. I got a little baby watermelon. So we'll see how that does. I think there's a couple other baby ones too. There's this one and that one, that one. So this plant's doing really well. This tomato plant is ginormous but doesn't have that many tomatoes on it. We got some in there and this one. And then, let's see, there's a couple down in there. They look really healthy. They're not split or anything, so hopefully those turn red and we can start eating them. Got some little bell peppers. Hopefully they get bigger than that. This is just an herb that I'm probably gonna cut and throw away because I don't even remember what it is. Oh wait, dill. This is another watermelon plant. As you can see, I'm trying to do the whole trellis it up thing using a tomato cage. It does have good baby watermelons on it as well. This is probably the biggest baby watermelon I have. And these aren't sugar babies. These are, I think, a Charleston variety of watermelon. So they will get to be a decent size. Charleston gray, that's what they are. This is a patio tomato. So the plant won't get really big, but as you can see, is really fruitful. So I'm gonna have lots of tomatoes at some point. This is a cucumber plant. It's doing okay. Not as big as some of my other cucumber plants, probably because the tomato is dominating in this bucket. This is another patio tomato plant. Another cucumber tomato plant variety. This is a full-size tomato plant. As you can see, compared to the patio tomatoes, it's a lot bigger and bushier, but does not have as many tomatoes on it yet. Some more banana peppers, and then another zucchini plant. You can see there's two smaller zucchinis in there that are not gonna make it, and I should probably trim those off. I'll come back with my scissors and do that. I missed those when I was trimming things earlier. Got some rosemary just flourishing. This broccoli is not gonna make it. I think I planted it too late in the season, so I'm probably gonna pull that up and repurpose that pot. We have another patio tomato plant and a watermelon plant and a zucchini plant all in one bucket. This zucchini over here is actually my biggest zucchini, and I'll probably actually harvest that in a few days. Reason all these things are in one bucket is because I had too many seedlings and not enough buckets, so I was like, screw it, let's just see what happens. And they're doing pretty well. Probably not as big as they would be if they were individualized, as evidenced by the other ones that are in their own buckets, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. This is lemongrass. I heard it keeps bugs away, so that's why I planted that. I know you can also eat it and make oils and stuff, but I just got it for the bug purposes. My onions are doing pretty well, not ready to harvest. This zucchini plant is doing modestly well. I also have another bell pepper plant right here and cucumber plant. This cucumber plant should be doing better than this. While it's bigger than the ones that are planted in buckets with other things, the leaves aren't as green, and I cut a lot of dead leaves away from this, so it's probably a water issue. So I'm gonna up on the water for all these bad boys. I did notice earlier it has some baby cucumbers on it, and it's the only one that does have a few. I can find them for you. Okay, there's one. I don't know if you can see it. This right here, that's one. Where are the other ones? Let's see. Alright, they're hiding from me right now, but this plant does have a few baby cucumbers, but I'm gonna have to do some research and give it a little more TLC to make sure all the leaves don't dry up and fall off. This is another tomato plant. I forget what variety this is. But you can see it has a few tomatoes in there. This is my blackberry bush that keeps getting eaten. You see this stalk right here? It used to have leaves on it. Something came in the night and ate all the leaves. It actually was a lot smaller, and all the leaves got eaten. So all this green foliage is new, but you see that even so, something's still coming and snacking on it sometimes. So I did put out an odor spray to try and keep the animals away, so we'll see how that works out for me. The blueberry bush also got attacked because there was a cluster of blueberries up here, and now you can see there's only one blueberry. So hopefully that makes a comeback and gives me some new ones. This is a bell pepper plant that has lots and lots of flowers on it, so I think it'll give me a lot of bell peppers, but they're all very tiny right now. All right. My plum tree is not going to produce any fruit this year, I don't think. I think it had some potential, and then something came and ate any potential. This is an apple tree that also got robbed. I think it's deer, honestly. But I had like a baby apple on there. It's gone. And this is my first year with these trees, so I didn't necessarily think they'd have a lot of fruit in the first place. So the fact that it got robbed is a little sad. This nectarine tree, you can see it still has a good amount of fruit on it. But it also shows evidence of getting robbed. And then, where is it? On the ground over here, you can see something chewed up some of the fruits and left them. Like it was like, oh, this isn't right. Change my mind. This is a pear tree. I don't think this one was getting enough water because little baby pears just kind of fell off. So I'm going to reposition this to get more water from my little irrigation system. And this is a peach tree. It has a good amount of little baby fruits on it. I think the sun is not showing well. But this one had more, and it also got stripped. I did come out here one night and see a bunch of deer running away. So I'm fairly certain it's the deer. This is my rainbow chard. It's doing okay. Never really cooked with rainbow chard, so I've been putting that in smoothies as the leaves get big. This is some butter crunch lettuce that I should have harvested because it looks like it's starting to bolt. So I'm gonna take that up this weekend and try and use some of it. Another rainbow chard. More lettuce. The lettuce is about gone. It is getting up to 90 degrees some days here, so I think it's like, fuck it. Ooh, excuse my language. These are some seeds I planted about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago now. So these little carrot sprouts coming up, I believe, or weeds, we don't know. We'll see as it gets bigger. This is sugar baby watermelon seed that I planted, and they popped up really well. These are actually Dollar Tree seeds, and they sprouted just like they were supposed to. So even though I didn't plant them until like 2 months after I bought them from the store. This is supposed to be pepper plants coming up, but I actually think those are weeds and the seeds have not sprouted yet. I'm gonna give it a little more time to see, but they look like some weeds I pulled out of my compost, and I did put compost in here, so it's probably the same thing. This is what is this? I wrote on the side. Oh, these are cantaloupes. My mom loves cantaloupe, so I decided to plant some of that for her. This is a weed. This is a weed. These are the cantaloupes. So we'll give that a little more time and then probably thin out the bucket. Don't want it to be overcrowded. And then this is butternut squash. I love butternut squash, especially in the fall, winter, making soups and other things with it. So we will enjoy that hopefully later on this year. And this is just another view of one of my tomato plants. So that's it for the tour today. It is very hot. I intended to get out here early, but you know, it's Saturday. I wanted to sleep in, hit the snooze button, didn't wake up till 10. And now it's like 90 degrees and I'm sweating. Too cute for this. These are some of the leaves I trimmed earlier. I am going to put them in this compost bin. I have another compost bin over there, but that one's more finished than this one. So we'll do that. These are the pots I pulled up the spinach from. Had spinach. It pretty much bolted and was done. It was like, I don't do 90 degrees. So I'm going to probably put some different seeds in those to harvest things later on in season in the fall, so that this isn't just a summer thing. I'll explain this patch of randomness at a later date. Thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to try to start doing regular videos, okay? Let me know. Yes, I'm slapping at the bugs. They're all over me because I'm sweating. Need to spray some anti-bug spray or some lemongrass to keep this stuff off of me. But yes, I will see y'all next time. Thank you.